We're going to be using Clang. That's how you say it in the Fantasy Cup. I didn't even check who the top dogs were in this Fantasy Cup. I just thought, hey, Azumarill because I used it last time, and then I wanted to use Sandslash. I thought, why not? And then Clank. So here we are. Azumarill versus Azumarill. Very boring matchup. It's like an Umbreon matchup, but I think this goes by a little bit faster, right? We're going to go for a play rough, boom, and I'm switching to Clank, trying to be like, oh, you don't know what to do, right? They do. There's a Stunfisk, and I have only resisted moves, but maybe we can get a debuff? No. Okay, so we are, this is not great, right? Not a great start. So I'm going to let this go. They have to go for Earthquake to KO. They go for Rock Slide for some reason. I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe they're trying to get some farm. I'm going to go for Discharge. I'm like, does this do the exact same damage as Zap Cannon? More or less, right? They're going to go for another Rock Slide, and this will be taking me out. No, I think they undercharged that to get a bit more farm. That's smart of them. Going to come back in with Azumarill. Going to go straight for the Ice Beam. I don't have Hydro Pump because I don't want to use a Charge TM. Ice Beam comes through. I can go for another Ice Beam before they get to an Earthquake. Now, do they want to shield? Because they have quite a bit of energy, right? Yeah, they're going to decide to shield. Okay, so this is obviously going to be the Earthquake. I think I'm going to let it go. Yep, I let it go. Boom, that does some damage. And they come in with Wheezing, and I have a Sandslash in the back. Now, I don't know the move counts to Wheezing. Is this Overheat? Is this Sludge? I don't know. I shield it. It's a Sludge, unfortunately. Now, I'm like, girl, ain't no way you got to Overheat. That has to be a Sludge. Yes, it is just going to be the Sludge. So now I'm thinking, okay, maybe you just have Sludge. I'm going to go for a Drill Run. I think maybe Ice Punch would have KO'd. So I'm going to undercharge it, but still, that takes it out. And now we have an Azumarill with some energy, right? And a dying Stunfisk. So let's see what they want to do. They want to come in with Azumarill. So this is still tough. I mean, that Azumarill, girl, you have a lot more health than I thought you did. Drill Run's going to come through. They shield it, which is smart of them. I think I have to shield this one. Even if it's resisted, I mean, I'm getting low, right? It's my last Pokemon, really. Gonna go for a Drill Run, and they can still make a catch, so that would probably win them the game. But I think I have to make a catch to help me win, and I make the catch. Boom, right in the booty. This is gonna kill my Azumarill, but that's okay, girl, because we have Sandslash, and they try to... Okay, I thought they were gonna catch the move, but no. We're gonna go for Drill Run. This will be taking out the Azumarill, and then we just have to Powder Snow down the Stunfisk, and we're able to win that game. That was a little bit tricky in the end. Clang did nothing. Clang. I don't know the Clang Pokemon. What a dumb name. I didn't have it. Yeah, here you're watching me think, going, what was the team? Because I have a mind of a goldfish. I really can't remember anything. But yeah, I'm like, I know there's a Clank. There you go. So I probably should have saved the team, but I actually do not this entire video, so my bad. Heading into the next matchup of this Azumarill Cup, Fantasy Cup, we have Azumarill versus Escavalier. So this isn't bad, right? It has, what's it called? Acid Spray would, do a little something, but that's pretty much it. I don't know what move I'm supposed to go for because it's Bug Steel. Sometimes these duo Pokemon typing, I'm like, what am I supposed to throw? They come in with Metal, so I come in with my Sandslash, which I think was a mistake. What was my other option, right? Clang can't do it, so they go for a Rock Slide bait. Unfortunately, I do shield it. I'm going to go for a Drill Run. This will immediately KO or get the shield. They decide to shield, so now I think this is going to be a two-shield Pokemon battle. So I think we're both going to be using our shields. I'm going to shield this one. They're most likely going to shield the Drill Run coming through. They go for Superpower, so their attack is lowered, so maybe I can survive, but I don't think I want to risk it. So I'm going to catch the move on my Azumarill. I think that might have been CMP tie catch. Hopefully Superpower gets shielded. Let go. I'm going to go for an Ice Beam. They are lower defense by 2 stages, but it still doesn't do as much as I thought. They come in with Escavalier. I go for Play Rough because I'm like, stab, but maybe I should have went for Ice Beam. Play Rough comes through. That does, nothing. They might be able to farm me down. No, they do throw a move. I thought I could farm them down. This is going to be taken out by Azumarill. And I think I'm going to come in now with, Clang? Does Clang do anything? No, I come in with Sandslash, maybe trying to catch the move on Clang when Metal comes through. But I thought I could get there before they get to superpower, but I could not. So superpower will be taking me out. And Clang, I need you to clean this up in the end. And it's a freaking Dragonair. It is a Dragonair. I don't know. Aquatail does, Clang isn't very, I don't know why they went for Body Slam. That was weird. You're supposed to go for Aquatail. I'm Steel. Maybe they're confused. I don't know what this is. It's just it's a gear, right? I think now they realize Body Slam doesn't do anything, so they're going to go for Aquatail, which means this will be almost taking me out. Almost taking me out, but I do resist the Dragon Breath, so we're still in this one. I'm going to go for Discharge. What a nasty-ass move name. And now, can we farm down the Metal? Yes, we can. That was so tricky. Oh, I thought we were going to lose that. I lose that one. I thought it was over, baby, but we were able to come back in and win that one. That was tricky. Into the next match of the Fantasy Cup. This is one of the last few videos of the year. Yeah, because I'll be not posting until next year. We have a good lead. Extra Drill, right? Is that how you say it? Oh, you already left. I couldn't see it. They come in with a Rapidash. So this is a little bit hard to navigate because they could have Wild Charge for Azumarill. They could have high horsepower for my backline. So I'm not too sure what. Okay, they have high horsepower, so I don't think I can go to my backline, so I'm gonna have to stay in. They do shield it, so I'm like, okay, maybe Clang, you got this, it's okay. I'm gonna go for a Discharge. I thought I would win CMP not the Rapidash winning CMP I am gonna shield the high horsepower. They do go straight for it, thank goodness they didn't bait. Gonna go for a Discharge, maybe getting this out of the game. No, they decide to shield, and they come back with Extra Drill. Can I get to a Zap Cannon? No, I don't think I can. I probably could have. I'm going to go for Discharge. They're both resisted, but let's just see how much damage this does. Oh, God. Probably could have gone to the Zap Cannon, too, but that didn't do nothing. Going to come back in with a Azumarill, and I think I have to shield, right? Because Sandslash can't do it. Sandslash is not going to want to deal with these Mud Slaps, so I go for a shield. I cannot get to the Ice Beam, but maybe I can hang on. Nope, it takes me out. Okay, Sandslash, they come back in with Rapidash. I go for Ice Punch. This will be taking out the Rapidash, but what is in the back? If they come in with Extra Drill, then they're obviously weak in the back to Sandslash. They come back in with Extra Drill. They get a lot of Mud Slap damage in. The last Pokemon is a Turtonator, and unfortunately, even though I am Shadow and this is a Drill Run, they are half dragon, and unfortunately, we're going to lose that game. I think maybe if I had Shadow Claw, we could have won that one. I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe. The game's already over, though, so we'll never know. Into the next match, we have, hopefully, a good lead. I mean, even if it's a good lead, if they switch to something crazy, I don't know how we're going to win this one. We have an Azumarill versus Rapidash again. Yeah, so once again, it's like, do you have Wild Charge? Do you have high horsepower? Either way, this is not good for my Pokemons. We're going to let it go. Wild Charge is non-stab. It's not going to KO. It is going to be the Body Slam. Okay, so they have another Body Slam already. So maybe they have Mega Horn. That's an option too, right? Or they just don't want to go for high horsepower to make me see their second move. I'm going to go for an Ice Beam. Let's see how much this does. Okay, we can... I thought maybe I could farm down, but they come in with Turtonator. But Turtonator is not with Incinerate. I don't know what move this is. Ember? That's probably it. I go for... Girl, is that Thunderbolt? I've been saying Discharge this entire time. My bad. It is Thunderbolt. I can't see. The phone is so damn small. I go for Thunderbolt against his Turtonator. We get 2 shields, which I didn't think was going to happen. Clang, thank you so much for your service. You did nothing. Well, you did give us 2 shields, so hey, you get a little high five. You get a Steel high five. We're going to come back in with a Azumarill, obviously. That's the other choice. No other choice but that one. I am going to shield in case they have Flash Cannon. It's going to be the Flamethrower, so I did not have to shield that one. And they come in with Scizor. Once again, not too sure what to throw, so I'm going to go for Ice Beam, and then I'm going to switch to Sandslash, because I don't think this thing can do that much damage, right? I mean, Trailblaze maybe will do a little something, Night Slash, but nothing that will KO. Yeah, they go for Trailblaze. Yeah, I feel like that does more than it should have. Going to go for an Ice Punch. Maybe could have farmed down, but I don't know the move counts. It's Scizor. I ain't counting. And this will be taking out the Scizor. Let's see what comes in. They come in. I don't know why they came in with Rapidash. They come back with Turtonator. Turtonator has more health than I thought, so I'm going to go for a Drill Run. Hopefully this KOs, though. Yes, it KOs a Turtonator. We're able to win that game. I cannot believe I've been saying Discharge the whole time. Girl, I'm in Thunderbolt. Is it really shocking, though? Into the next match, we have Azumarill versus Steelix. This is most likely going to be on Thunderfang. Yes, it is on Thunderfang. Now, Steelix only has not great movesets, right? Crunch. I mean, Earthquake would slap, but that was way too quick for Earthquake. So they're going to go for Psychic Fangs, which makes sense, right? They're trying to up the Thunderfang damage. I am going to eventually have to switch out because I need to bait out the Fire or Mud that's in the back. So I decided to switch into Clang, which I know it sounds, why would you do that? It's stupid, but I don't know. I don't really have I don't want to go into my Sandslash help. So I'm going to stay in here with Clang. Going to go for a Thunderbolt. I always want to say Discharge. A Thunderbolt. Let's see what they want to do. Okay, we get a shield. We, for some reason, get a shield. To be fair, I don't know what move this thing has, right? So they're going to go for another Psychic Fangs. Thankfully, it doesn't do too much damage. Can we get to a Zap Cannon? No, we cannot. I thought we could. Going to come in with Sandslash. I can let this go. It's just going to be the Psychic Fangs again. They probably thought Azumarill was coming back in. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. They come in with Bastiodon, which is interesting. A Shadow Bastiodon. I don't really see that very often. So I think, will this just one-shot it? No, almost one-shots it, but I'm going to come in with Azumarill, and I think I'm going to shield just in case there is a fire in the back. Let me shield and get an Ice Beam loaded. So I'm going to farm down this Bastiodon. Boom. Okay, goodbye. Let's see what comes in. Oh, it's a Primarina, a Waterfall. Primarina. So that's a lot worse. Charm would have been better. Waterfall, not so much. Primarina is such a freaking cute shiny. It's adorable. I love the pink. This will be taking out the Primarina, and then we just have to deal with that Steelix, right? So let's see. Steelix comes in, does get the farm down, but they do have to go for Earthquake, but they can't get to it because I already have a Drill Run, and we're going to be able to win that game in the booty. Goodbye. Good game. Into the next match, we have Azumarill versus Sandslash. I can't really switch. Neither of my Pokemon in the back want to see this one. So I am going to let the first move go through. It is going to be the Drill Run. Makes sense. Why would you bait in that instance? I'm going to go for Play Rough, but they get to another Drill Run. So I'm going to let this go once again. I'm getting pretty low. I don't know why I decided to switch to Clang, but I do. I need to bait out the fire, and there goes the fire. It is going to be Turtonator. We're going to go for the Thunderbolt. Let's see how much this does. I hope they don't shield it. I forget how much this does. Oh, Lord have mercy. I didn't do anything. All right, going to go for another Thunderbolt. We'll be getting this Turtonator at least to yellow, which is nice, right? Okay, we get it to yellow. Oh, we get it to red. Okay, Clang. We see you. I get denied there, but that's okay. Deny a little bubble. I'm going to shield this one. It is going to be the Dragon Pulse, which, I mean, we're pretty low. Probably it's going to take us out. We're going to go for a Play Rough. This will be taking out the Turtonator. Oh, they decide to shield, and they come back in with Sandslash. Oh, this is a little bit tricky for me. That Turtonator, I think, has energy for more. I'm getting... Oh, okay. I can bubble it down. And unfortunately, it's a freaking Azumarill in the back. So I don't know how we're going to be able to win this one because, I mean, I have to shield, but also you don't want to shield because Turtonator has moved, but Turtonator also has Incinerate, and that's going to hurt. So I'm going to let this go. It's just going to be the Ice Beam. Okay. Going to go for a Drill Run, but the moment I shield, I think Turtonator is just going to come in and get a move on me, right? So I'm trying to farm up as much as I can, but I think at this point I have to shield. It is going to be the Play Rough, which I think might have taken me out. I go for a Drill Run, and let's see here what they want to do. Yeah, that's exactly. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. So yeah, Turtonator's going to come through. They go for a Dragon Pulse, and yeah, that takes me out, and we lose the game. That's okay. That was a toughie. That was a tough battle there. I think I could have played a little bit better, but Clang, you kind of the weak link in the team. Just over there being a gear, You don't know. Into the next match, we have Azumarill versus Mawile, the first Mawile of the game, right? They switched to Azumarill, and I'm going to go for Clang. Okay, Clang, it's your time to shine. Look at this. This is your perfect matchup. Going Azumarill hunting with Clang. Let's see here. They go for a Play Rough. That, I feel like that does more than it should have. Am I not Steel anymore? Going to go for a Thunderbolt, and I have 2 Thunderbolts now. So if they want to shield this one, which they do not, I can... Oh, I thought I had 2. Okay, never mind. I go for another Thunderbolt. I thought I had already 2, but I guess I can't see. Thunderbolt gets the... Oh, never mind. I thought they were going to shield. They come back in with Mawile. Can I get... No, I thought I was going to get to a Thunderbolt, but I think these Fire Fangs are chomping me down a little bit more than I want to. Going to go for Thunderbolt. That does some pretty good damage. Okay, Clang. I see you. Obviously have to... Oh, never mind. They didn't even want to see what was in the back. Did they already see in the back? I don't think they did. Okay, we win that one. Into the next match. I feel like they could have played that out, or... I don't know. We have Azumarill versus Azumarill matchup. Everyone's favorite game. It's called Nap Time because this game goes so long. Nap time, nap time. Look at the bubbles go through each other. Boo 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 boo. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, so Play Rough comes through. I'm gonna go for my own Play Rough. I try not to go on CMP tie just because my Azumarill like always loses CMP tie, so I don't want them to know that. So I never just go straight to Play Rough, but it looks like the opponent may be trying to get to CMP tie, but I ain't gonna let you happen. I'm not gonna let you know. They're gonna go for a Play Rough, obviously. I switched to Clang because I do need to bait out the fire, and there is the fire. Can we get to the Zap Cannon? Yes, we can. Let's see here. How much damage does Zap Cannon do? We know how much Thunderbolt does. Zap Cannon does half of its life. Can we get to a Thunderbolt? No, we cannot. I'm going to come back with them with a Azumarill. I am going to shield. Yeah, it is going... Oh, it's a Flamethrower, so I don't think I had to shield that one. I think maybe Ice Beam would have KO, but I wasn't too sure. So I'm going to go for a Play Rough. This will be letting... Okay, they let it go. Come back in with a Azumarill. No, they have a Ferrothorn in the back. This is a little bit tricky. That was really quick, so I think this is... Power Whip? No. They go for Mirror Shot. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I don't really know what move to throw here. I don't know if it's Drill Run or Ice Punch, so I'm going to go for Ice Punch. That does some reasonable damage, right? I'm going to let this go because I think it's also just a Mirror Shot. Yeah, just a Mirror Shot, but damn, these Mirror Shots are actually doing something. So this is a little bit tricky. I'm going to go for a Drill Run. Azumarill in the back is still alive, right? We still have a Azumarill for a little something. Drill Run does get shielded. Okay. I come in with a Azumarill to catch the move. Maybe I should have shielded. Azumarill goes down, but we survive. I can only get to an Ice Beam though, but maybe they think it's a Play Rough. Oh no, maybe. Oh, maybe they did and they just didn't care. I'm going to come in, try to farm up as much energy as I can, but they already have a move. And this is tricky, right? Because they can... Mirror Shots will at this point take me out. So I'm trying to get as much energy as I can. I think I could have went for Ice Punch to KO, but I wasn't too sure. So I go straight for Drill Run. And now I need to get to double Ice Punches. And I just... unfortunately, no, it can't happen. I needed way more energy. Maybe if I Ice Punch the Azumarill, we could have won that one with more energy, but yeah, we do lose that game. Into the next match, we have a good lead here. Dragonair versus Azumarill. They are staying in, which is concerning, right? Why are you staying in? So they must be weak to Azumarill in the back. So I'm going to let this go. It's just going to be the Body Slam. But I do want to eventually switch out. I thought they were going to try to catch it, but they didn't. So I decide to catch. I don't know. Girl, I was confused. I'm like, why are you staying in? They go for a Body Slam, which is nice. That's resisted. And they come in with Sandslash. So I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt. I unfortunately lose CMP tie. I don't want to be KO'd immediately with the Drill Run. So I'm going to shield, but it's just going to be the Ice Punch. I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt. This will be doing some pretty good damage against the Sandslash. Oh, we'll never know if they shielded. Can I get to another Thunderbolt? Unfortunately, they get to a move. I'm going to let this go. Maybe it's Ice Punch. Please be Ice Punch. Please, please. Yes, and we survive. I don't know why they're going for Ice Punch, but because they went for Ice Punch, I'm going to go for Zap Cannon now. Let's see how much this does. Oh, it KOs the Sandslash. Okay, Clang. Can we get to a Thunderbolt? No, we cannot. That's not great. I probably should have immediately pivoted because I do have 2 good answers in the back. I'm going to go for a Play Rough. They decide to shield again. I'm like, what the frig? But they have an Azumarill in the back. So I thought they were maybe a ground Pokemon, Steel or something. But no, they have an Azumarill. So I don't really know. They play that interesting. I'm going to go for a Drill Run on CMP tie. I think I can let this go. I can't be Dragon Breath down. Oh my god, they have Hydro Pump. I totally forgot that Azumarill can learn Hydro Pump sometimes. Oh my god. Also, did not think it would KO, but I thought they were going to go for Play Rough. So this is yikes. We might have just lost this one. Oops, my bad. I think the hardest hitting move is going to be Play Rough, so I am going to Shield. Yeah, they do go for Play Rough. And now, oh crap. Okay, Dragonair. Body Slam's going to come through. Yikes. I'm going to go for Ice Beam, and now I need to beat the Azumarill. But you know what I said about CMP tie, right? I do tend to lose CMP tie, but maybe this time I can win it, get to the Ice Beam, and we lose CMP tie. For the love that is all holy, we lose that game. Yeah, that hurts. But that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, after night, whenever you're watching this. Eat something, drink something. You deserve it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.